It's been 2 weeks since Russia invaded Ukraine. The military battle is still on, and so is the battle of narratives, an information war. The adversaries are the same, the Russian state media and Western media outlets. They've both weaponized information for the benefit of their respective governments.
Information is power. You're all living in the greatest of times. Information age. Data வசதி யூஸ் பண்ண தெரிஞ்சவனுக்கு அது இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் மட்டும் இல்லை, ஆயுதம். Information is wealth.
We need more people to push back against stories that only tell a partial truth.
In this highly advanced 21st century, you may be familiar with chemical warfare, biological warfare, nuclear warfare, and the conventional warfare. But are you aware of the information warfare and narrative warfare? We are exploring the fascinating field of information warfare and narratives today. It is crucial to comprehend the power of narratives in the digital age because information is both plentiful and is frequently altered. The battleground of narratives goes far beyond simple storytelling, influencing everything from political landscapes to public opinion. Come along as we examine the intricacies of this contemporary information and narrative warfare and consider the far-reaching effects on both society and the media environment. Welcome to Masal Dosa's second episode of the Social Talk. Firstly, understanding the terms information warfare and narrative warfare is an absolute necessity before proceeding. Let us begin by discussing about information warfare. You all understand what information is, but do you know what an information warfare is? Presenting false evidence or omitting crucial facts would constitute the practice of information warfare. This involves spreading particular portions of information, restricting access to information, and modifying information to produce desired results. Next comes the narrative warfare. I want to start by defining narrative before I go into what narrative warfare is. A narrative is a strategic story. It is the telling of a story in a certain way for a certain purpose. Now let's talk about narrative warfare. The goal of narrative warfare is to influence the public's perception of the facts by developing an engaging story around the information and appealing to their emotions. Furthermore, there is a connection between these two terms. Some consider that narrative warfare is a subset of information warfare. However, in the modern world, these strategies are frequently combined. The foundation is provided by information warfare, and narrative warfare crafts them into an engaging tale. Narratives are now a powerful and direct instrument of warfare and are also an integral part of combat operations. Also, I would like to tell a quote by Ben Oakley, modified by Palki Sharma Upadhyay. That is, in the olden times, if you want to poison a nation, you must poison their wells. But in this modern era, to poison a nation, you must poison their stories and thoughts. Information warfare and narrative warfare sounds intense, right? Well, they are. But the truth is, these tactics are used more often than you might think. We are about to expose some real-world examples that will show you exactly how these strategies play out. Get ready to have your mind blown. The first known use of information warfare in our history, according to my knowledge, happened on the 15th day of Mahabharata war. The Pandavas, who were facing heavy losses against Dronacharya's superior military leadership, needed a way to disarm him. So Lord Krishna devised a plan to exploit Dronacharya's greatest weakness, his immense love for his son, Ashwatthama. Lord Krishna instructed Yudhishthira, the eldest Pandava, to declare loudly that Ashwatthama had been killed. However, the intended Ashwatthama was an elephant of the same name, fighting on the Kaurava side. Lord Krishna further ensured that the battlefield was filled with the sounds of drums and conch shells, drowning out Yudhishthira's clarification about the elephant. Devastated by the supposed death of his son, Dronacharya lost all his will to fight. He laid down his weapons, believing his purpose was served. This allowed him to be killed by Drishtadyumna. This strategy incorporated the elements of narrative manipulation and information warfare. Let me point it out one by one. Creating a false narrative. The claim of Ashwatthama's death was a fabricated story designed to manipulate the Dronacharya's emotions. Controlling information flow. Drowning out Yudhishthira's clarification prevented Dronacharya from getting full picture, reinforcing the false narrative. Our next example is the US-Iraq War. USA used both narrative and information warfare in the lead up to the 2003 invasion of Iraq. Firstly, let's see how they used the narrative warfare. The Bush administration heavily focused on shaping the public narrative around Iraq. The claim that Iraq possessed weapons of mass destruction, especially nuclear weapons, was a key element in building public and international support for the invasion. However, after the invasion, no conclusive evidence of such weapons was found, leading to significant controversy and criticism. Also, US government used various means of information warfare. This included selective intelligence leaks, highlighting specific information that supported the case for war while downplaying or ignoring contradictory evidence. Coordinated media campaigns, partnering with media outlets to promote the administration's narrative. Our next and the final example is the use of information warfare and narrative warfare by Pakistan during the Indo-Pakistani clashes of 2019. As you all know, Pakistan has been using various terrorist outfits as proxies against India for a very long time. One such Pakistan-backed terrorist outfit is Jaish-e-Mohammed, the organization that conducted Pulwama attack. As soon as the attack happened, India condemned Pakistan for supporting and helping terrorist organizations and favoring them to conduct such attacks. But as expected, Pakistan shaped its narratives, stating that Pakistan had not been involved in Pulwama terror attack. And it also stated that Pakistan is heading towards stability and there is no reason why Pakistan would be involved in terror. And even after the Balakot airstrike, Pakistan again employed narrative warfare, stating that Pakistani jets had forced the Indian jets to go back and there were no casualties in Pakistan. This is how Pakistan employed narrative and information warfare against India. I hope you all might have understood what information and narrative warfare is. That's it for today. Meet you in the next video. Until then, bye.